See the moonlights on the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Talawa TV is in the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Got a corner on the telephone. Yeah, this is the Ocean of the Messenger, and you're watching Talawa TV with the host and best. So Davis, take it away.
Hello, I'm Hansi Parchment. You're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.
My Talowers, good morning. That's good morning if you are based in London, a bit like myself. I have to talk a little bit quieter than usual because it is officially 1:23 a.m. here in London. So if you are in London, a bit like myself, or based somewhere in the UK, then good morning to yourself. If you are based in Jamaica or across the pond in the United States, or possibly in Canada, good evening to yourselves. If you're making your way home from work, I do hope that you arrive home safe and sound. So the headline reads for itself, doesn't it? And tonight, quite briefly, I'm going to keep this one relatively short. Yes, I know I always say relatively short and go on for much longer than I bargained for. But tonight, I'm definitely keeping it short for you guys. The headline reads for itself, doesn't it? Reggae Girlz arrive in Mexico for the Concacaf Women's Championship. We are edging closer and closer to match day one as the Reggae Girlz look to qualify for a second successive World Cup appearance on the bounce. Can they do it? I definitely think they can. I'm going to try and bring you guys up to speed. I know I gave you guys the all important final selected players for the CONCACAF Women's Championship as it relates to Jamaica. Did that in my live stream yesterday. So if you missed that one, I pretty much covered all areas. I would advise you to go back and listen to that live stream if you can. If not, I'll touch on a few of the things that I discussed in last night's live stream. Good evening to the few of you who are tuning in. I'm aware that there is a game on at the moment, so my apologies. And I'm keeping my eye on the U20s men's team. They're currently trailing the Dominican Republic by 1-0 inside the 67th minute. So happy to give you guys some update on that. I think I might still be here whilst that game is going on before yeah, I might just sit here and actually watch this one with you if you want me to. So I can more than happy to give you guys some feedback there. Clark has just picked up a yellow card in case you guys are wondering. But tonight isn't about the men's team. It is about the women's team. And that is, like I said on last night's live stream, that is what I'll be discussing over the next couple of weeks. Very Reggae Girlz focused, Reggae Girlz heavy. Some of the key talking points there, which will be music to the ears of plenty of you who, like myself, have been following the Reggae Girlz religiously. You be pleased to hear that we have the welcoming return of a few of our core players, and I am referring to Blackwood and Havana. So you be pleased to hear of the welcome return of Blackwood and Havana. Possibly not so pleased to hear that there is a omission there where one of our core players is concerned, and I am talking about Tiffany Cameron. If you do follow the Reggae Girlz, then you must have known by now that Tiffany Cameron isn't part of the final squad for the CONCACAF Women's Championship. In case you're wondering why that is, again, I would advise you to go back and watch my live stream. I'm going to brush upon the reason before I close off on tonight's stream as to why Tiffany isn't part of the final squad. So like I said, the headline reads for itself. Good evening, Miss Brown. How are you? I take it you're probably home from work or making it home on your way home from work. If you are, then safe traveler, and I hope that you arrive home safe and well. So, yes, guys, as I said, few welcome returns there for a few of the core players. Welcome return indeed. Also expecting to see Trudy Carter link up with her teammates there in Mexico. Like I said, the girls have arrived in Mexico safe and sound by the grace of God, thankfully. So, like I said, Trudy Carter is expected to link up with her teammates. If she hasn't done so already, I know a couple of you probably have a few raised eyebrows as to why you haven't seen Trudy Carter. Just for a little bit of transparency there, Trudy had to deal with some personal personal matters in Lithuania there, and I don't think I need to take that too far. If she wished to talk about her personal problems. When I say problems, personal business is what I should probably frame it as. Yeah, she had some personal business that needed to be dealt with, and she has managed to do so successfully. And so we are expecting to see, that's if she hasn't arrived or as of yet, Trudy Carter link up with her teammates for what will be, I keep on saying what will be a successful World Cup qualifying campaign. We've already hurdled over the first hurdle, and we've got a couple more hurdles to go. And hopefully, fingers crossed, again, by the grace of God, we will qualify for our second successive Women's World Cup on the bounce. So, some good news there for you as it relates to Trudy, Blackwood, Havana. Perhaps not so good as the news relates to Tiffany Cameron. If you haven't watched my last live stream as of yet, just to brush up on some of the reasons why Tiffany isn't in the team there. She did tweak a muscle in camp, and she was given an estimated time period at the time of about 10 more days for her to not feel any pain or anything when she sprints. And just for a little bit of transparency there, it was stated that she wasn't properly eased into training when she arrived after being on a short break post season. But all isn't doom and gloom when it comes to Tiffany. If you do follow her on social media, a bit like myself, you would have come across this very encouraging video here of Tiffany beginning her road to recovery in the gym in Ohio. Clearly, it says Ohio State University there. That was a bit of a quick one. Let's bring that one back up on the screen for you. Clearly, she's already begun her road to recovery. The physical side of it, it seems, considering she's there in the gym, having a little bit of dance. So it's nice to see that she's able to move around freely. Can't speak for Tiffany, but if one is in the gym and is having a little bit of a dance, then I'm assuming that she's feeling no pain. So there's some encouraging signs there as it relates to Tiffany Cameron. So as I said, guys, the women's team, just to make sure that you guys are all on the same page, make sure that we're all on the same page. Previously, the women's senior team spent 2 weeks at altitude in Denver, Colorado, undergoing intense preparation, and they have now entered into their 4-day camp in Mexico as they fine tune for the Concacaf Women's Championship opener against, guess what, the host, Mexico. And that will be this coming Monday. So go ahead and write that down in your notes or stick that on your calendar and do not miss that all important kickoff. Um, and then after that, the delegation will enter the CONCACAF host hotel on Saturday. So again, we're edging closer and closer to what should be some fruitful bit of history. Oh, you're home. Okay, that's wonderful. That's great. That is absolutely great. Good day, Mr. Hot Chili Pepper. How are you? How can she get back better quickly? Oh, hope. Well, judging by the fact that she's dancing there in gym, I'm assuming, again, I can't speak for the player, but it seems like there's no discomfort there from Cameron, but only the player herself can clarify that. I'm just going off what I can see in the video there. I'll bring that back up on screen so you guys can see it. Clearly, you see it in a few seconds, dancing in the gym. So clearly, looks to be moving around free of pain to me. So that is it where Tiffany is concerned. Did they play any friendlies? They played scrimmage matches. I don't know if you're excited about scrimmage games, but the girls there played some scrimmage matches, which takes us quite, that's perfect timing, Hot Chili, because that takes us into my next bit here. I'm just going to turn on my shared screen quite briefly. But before I do that, let's just again bring us all on the same page. Some of you are probably wondering, how do the games look date-wise? So let me just bring that up on screen for you. And let me just remove comment here quickly. So these are the dates that you guys should stick in the back of your memory First game, match day one, is scheduled for July 4th, and we will be taking on the host nation, Mexico. We'll then follow this one up, taking on USA on July 7th, and then we will hopefully be in a good position when we take on Haiti on July 11th. And I say hopefully, mainly because of preparation, really, is nothing too concerning other than that. But then again, preparation is the key to success. So who knows? I guess the only way we can judge where we're at is possibly off the match day one. Because like I said, the girls did play some scrimmage matches, but I couldn't view these games, hence why I didn't give you guys no live watch along. Don't ask me who they played because that seems to be some secret information that us, the 12th man, don't have access to. But I can tell you who our opponents played. So if you just bear with me one short second, I'm just gonna turn on my shared screen for you all. So you guys are probably wondering what's going on with our opponents. I trust that's what you guys are probably thinking. So let's bring you guys up to speed. Some days ago, Mexico played against Peru in what was match day one of two. So they had a reverse fixture where Peru is concerned. And clearly you can see up there it says women's friendly. So this is indeed the women's team of Mexico. Pretty much steamrolled Peru in match day one there of their reverse fixture, defeated them 5-1. And then again in the reverse fixture to that game, they defeated Peru 3-0. Now if we move over and look at the United States, these guys, just to remind you all, if you are just tuning in, these are our opponents for the Concacaf Women's Championship. So if we go back a step, we can see again some days ago, United States put 3 past Colombia, again women's friendly, all leading up to the all-important CONCACAF Women's Championship. And in the reverse fixture, they put 2 past them. So 5 goals in 2 matches there where the United States are concerned. And if we go over to Haiti, our Caribbean rivals, we can see that they too had good, I will call it a good shift there as it relates to key preparation for what they're hoping to be a successful moment in their history book. And they took on Costa Rica, and as you can see there, Costa Rica defeated Haiti in the first fixture. Quite similar to the United States and Mexico, they clever to do so, and why wouldn't you basically use one stone kill 2 birds, 2 fixtures on the bounce, reverse fixture. So in the first fixture, Costa Rica defeated Haiti 2-1. And then in the reverse fixture, this one will be a good reading if you support Haiti. Clearly you can see there that they got things leveled, beating Costa Rica 4-2. So that is how our opponents are looking as it relates to the CONCACAF Women's Championship. And okay, let me go ahead and see what you guys are saying there in the comments section. Why are we always unprepared compared to our opponents? It's early in the morning and I don't even want to answer that truthfully, but I think you know what I'm thinking there, actually. Everyone have serious friendlies, even Haiti except us. It's not a good look, it's a poor look. And there's no running away from the facts. The facts of the matter is it is a poor look because like you said, our Caribbean rivals are taking things serious as they should. Preparation is key. You don't need no one telling you that, but in case you need some convincing, all you have to do is go through my channel in the video section and you can hear Bunny or a captain or a skipper echo the importance of preparation as it relates to the CONCACAF Women's Championship, because I did manage to speak to Bunny at the end of the FA Cup Women's Final against Chelsea, where Manchester City and Chelsea played each other a couple weeks back at Wembley, and that was some record-breaking stuff. Very entertaining game. So yes, if you don't know about the importance of preparation, go back and listen to that interview. And I'm sure if you don't want to take my words, I'm almost certain that you will take Bunny's words on board. Also, I did give you guys the squad list there. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a squad list again. Just keeping my eyes on that game there for you guys. Jamaica still trailing 1-0 down against the Dominican Republic. And I'm referring to the U20s men's team, 80 minutes on the clock. Right, so let me go over Twitter quickly for you guys. Bear with me. Just gonna read this one out for you, but I'm gonna bring it up on screen so maybe you could give it a read for yourself, or I don't know, maybe you could take a screenshot of the team. You're going to need to look at this team. You're going to need to remember these names, so it makes sense to go ahead and take a screenshot of what's in front of you as it relates to the team. So as you can see here, this is our official Reggae Girlz squad list for the Concacaf Women's Championship. And in case you're wondering, this is our chance at successfully, I'm going to say successfully, qualifying for a second World Cup Women's Qualifiers on the bounce. I think they can. Will they do it? That remains to be seen. Tough task ahead, but I think they can rise to the challenge. So let's read this one out from the back. Rebecca Spencer, Sydney Schneider, Yasmin Jameson, Chantel Swaby, Alison Swaby, Satara Murray, Jada Hilton Pelea, Sashana Campbell, Jade Bailey, Havana Salone, Drew Spence, Chinalu Asher, Denden Blackwood, Vian Sampson, Tierney Wiltshire, Shade Adamolakun, Jodie Brown, Paige Bailey Gill, Trudy Carter, Kayla McCoy, Atlanta Primus, Kiki Van Zanten, Mariah Gray, and Khadija Shaw. And that is how our team is looking for the CONCACAF Women's Championship. Again, let me know how you guys are feeling there in the comment section. Like I said, I did plan on keeping this one relatively short. I just wanted to keep us all on the same page. If in case you guys aren't catching the news at the same speed as me, just wanting to let you guys know that the Reggae Girlz senior team have arrived in Mexico safe and sound, and by this time next week we would have already gone through match day 1 as it relates to Mexico. Let's bring that up on screen once more so you guys could remind yourselves of the date. Would advise you to go ahead and take a snapshot, a screenshot. So I'm going to move myself out of the screen quickly. You guys can go ahead and take a picture there. The lovely Mariah Gray fronting our graphics there from the JFF. And match day 1, as I have said, let me reiterate, it will be against the host on July 4th, followed by July 7th, where we'll be taking on the United States. And we are also set to take on Haiti on July 11th. These dates are relevant to you if you are based in Jamaica, the United States, Canada, for example. If you're in London like myself, then put these dates one day ahead. So for example, July 4th, that match will be played on July 5th, July 7th, July 8th, and so on. And that's because of the obvious time difference there. So okay, let me just take that off screen quickly there for you all. Hopefully I've managed to bring you guys all up to speed. I'm gonna sit tight for maybe 7 more minutes. I did say I'll try and see this game out for you guys as it relates to the U20s men's team. Still trailing Dominican Republic 1-0, and that goal was scored in the first half at early doors as well. So they're still currently trailing behind. And whilst you're here, do go ahead and hit that like button. I'm going to be coming back throughout the week to give you guys more content on the women's senior team. Like I said, next couple of weeks it will be very Reggae Girlz heavy content creation there on the Reggae Girlz. And then when we close off on the women's CONCACAF championship, hopefully it's a successful campaign, we'll then look towards the The Commonwealth. 'Cause Commonwealth is coming to England, where it will be played in Birmingham. So plenty of sports where Jamaica is concerned, and I'm going to do my best to give you guys some exclusive content there, definitely as it relates to the Commonwealth. So do keep an eye on the channel over the next couple of weeks. Also, I managed to stick to my end of the deal. I did say to you guys that I would be introducing the WhatsApp call-in show in time for the women's World Cup qualifiers there, and I've managed to do that. So the WhatsApp call-in show is literally up and running. And whenever you guys feel like you want to call in, just let me know, and I'll be happy to provide that number there for you. So that option is available to those of you who are camera shy. I've learned that a few of you are camera shy. Hopefully you're not audio shy as well, because then I'm doomed. Would definitely want to hear from some of you, but I understand if you don't want to show your face. Absolutely understandable. Hopefully you'll find the courage to go ahead and pick up the phone and phone in. Definitely when we're doing the live watch alongs, definitely want to hear from some of you when we're doing those all important live watch alongs. I'm going to try and make those watch alongs special for you guys. Not going to say what I'm trying to do, but I am trying to do something special for you guys, and hopefully I'll be able to execute that in match day 1. So yeah, we're going to do things a little bit different because it is a special moment in our football history books, and the girls definitely deserve some special treatment. So we're going to try and do things different to what we usually do as it relates to watch-alongs. Right, so we got 4 minutes of normal time inside the Dominican Republic versus Jamaica as it relates to the U20s. And that is for the U20s Concacaf Championship, for those of you who are wondering. Then after that, I'm going to close off. I was on Ryan LFC's channel earlier on, so if you guys want some extensive coverage there of the U20s CONCACAF Men's Championship, do head over to Ryan LFC, and he has you covered over there with a couple of his hosts. Good evening, how are you? How are you? I wouldn't say I'm shy, but I would say I like to type more, but I will try. Wasn't going to name no names in a hot chili. Was not going to name. I am aiming it at 2 Manchester City fans there in the comments section. I'm not going to name the other name, hot chili. I think we know who I'm talking about there. But yeah, it would definitely be great to hear from yourself. Absolutely no pressure at all, but it would be nice to put a, how do you say this? A sound to your name. No idea what you sound like. Would be nice to hear from you. Like a bit like how you put a face to the name. Would be nice to put a sound to your name. So yeah, looking forward to hearing from some of you there in the comment section when we get up and running with the match day 1 of the Women's CONCACAF Championship. 2 minutes there on the clock. We may have a few additional minutes there. I did see a few players on the deck. Looks like they were receiving treatment. So we might get a few additional minutes there. Jamaica on the box, trying to whip this one into the box. On the ball, trying to whip the ball into the box. This one has gone out. Resulted in a corner. I think I'm a little bit behind there. So if I'm sounding like my commentary, it doesn't level with yours, it probably doesn't, because I think I'm a little bit behind there. Got just under a minute to go of normal time until that game there comes to an end. As things stand, it is looking like it's a Dominican Republic 1-0 victory as things stand. Right, so guys, this is definitely one of the shortest live streams I've ever done. It's not even 30 minutes yet, and I've pretty much managed to cover everything that I wanted to discuss And I think that's what happens when I provide you guys with regular content there. I've already covered quite a lot in the last few days as it relates to the women's team. Good evening, Mr. Walker. How are you? Sorry that they're making you upset. Someone asked me why I wasn't doing a live watch along, and I basically said this in the comment. It's just such a headache at times. 4 additional minutes there of added time. So yeah, football can be a bit of a headache at times. Sometimes I try to take a back seat, just walk away from the nonsense. But it's hard when you are so invested in a sport. It's so difficult. But with the women's team, obviously, woman to woman, I don't have a choice. I literally have to be here, have to support them, no doubt. And like I've said on so many live streams, very rarely, can't tell of the last time of recent years where I was disappointed. So you kind of know what you bargain for with the Reggae Girlz. But things have changed. We have literally inspired the Caribbean region there when we became the first Caribbean country to qualify for both a men's and a women's World Cup as it relates to the senior team. And the knock on effect from that is other Caribbean countries and other like Concacaf teams, they have definitely gotten better. I'm not going to say it's solely down to us. I'm just saying that since then, perhaps people have felt inspired by us. Like if Jamaica can do it, then they can do it too. So competition has definitely gotten better, unfortunately. Outside of our team, competition has gotten better. So, talent, individual brilliance, collective brilliance isn't going to be good enough, or I'm not expecting it to be good enough. That is why the team needs to be in a position where they are placed for success and not placed for failure. So, but again, let me just reiterate, I am 100% trusting of the team. I do believe that we will qualify. It's just that life, as ever, hasn't been made easy for the team. But I think they'll get the job done. My night is miserable, but you gotta do like me. You gotta take a back seat sometimes. You gotta just ignore certain stuff. Hopefully, the Reggae Girlz will uplift your spirit. Just a little over, call it a minute left of that game there. So yeah, you gotta do like me sometimes. You just gotta take a back seat and not let it get to you. This one's about to draw to an end, guys. I can only imagine how some people are feeling right now when they're so emotionally connected to our football team. I can only imagine what some of you are feeling right now. Thankfully, I'm not joining you in your current state, to put it politely. But like I said, if you're looking for some, what happened there? If you're looking for some, looks like it's the last kick of the game and the ball is inside our box. Oof. Wow, that could have been a blunder. Ball is inside our box. 4 minutes of additional time have been played. So pretty much in a second now, the referee will be blowing his whistle. Dominican Republic are aiming for a final substitution. No need for their substitution. They are triumphant, beating Jamaica 1 goal to the good in the U20s Concacaf Men's Championship. I know they would because they don't have no quota system in their staff. Reggae Girlz, they do things different, you know. Like I said, can't really think of the last time I was disappointed by this team. But you guys draw your own assumption. I hope you guys will be on my channel over the next couple of weeks as we talk extensively about the women's senior team, women's senior football team of Jamaica. And in case you're just tuning in, I've already discussed the Reggae Girlz arrival. Just to reiterate, they have arrived safe and sound in Mexico for the women's Concacaf championship. Okay, guys. So, unless there's anything you guys want to discuss there in the comment section, I'm about to close off. Sorry, I've had to keep this one short. Pretty much there's no need for me to overrun this one because, like I said, I've covered the more important bits over the last couple of days. So now it's just bringing you guys updates as they come, just to make sure that we're all on the same page. And I think, what was this? I'm feeling bad, but to be honest, I'm feeling happy as well because the players did play better than I thought. And I think we can find some players for the senior team, so it's half success. Okay, well, it's good to know that there's some good there with the bad as it relates to our men's U20s team. So yes, guys, covered a couple grounds there for you all. Feel free to go ahead and hit replay if you have missed the majority of the stream. Just going to reiterate on some of the key things that I've discussed. Some welcoming news there as it relates to our core players, the welcome return of Blackwood and also Havana as well. Trudy, if she hasn't arrived as of yet, she is expected to link up with her teammates in Mexico. Haven't missed the training camp there in Denver, Colorado. To no fault of her own, she had to handle personal business in Lithuania. So, nothing there to worry about as it relates to Trudy Carter. Hopefully, if she hasn't arrived yet, hopefully she has a safe flight. And we've also looked at our opponents already, and obviously the biggest name that hasn't made the final roster there as it relates to the women's senior team of Jamaica is Tiffany Cameron, and we've discussed Tiffany Cameron at length. So if you manage to if you manage to miss the reason why Tiffany Cameron isn't in the final roster, I will encourage you to rewatch this live stream or go back and watch yesterday's live stream. Senior women's team, our final hope. Okay, the guys are relying on the women. All right then. I hope you guys enjoy what you see over the next couple of weeks. And I hope that you will be returning to my platform for all the live watch alongs when we take on Mexico in match day 1, also set to take on the United States and also Haiti. I'll be doing live watch alongs of all those games. And like I said, I'm going to try and do something special for you guys because it is a special moment. And hopefully, by the time we wrap things up as it relates to the World Cup qualifiers, hopefully we'll be dancing at the end of the month, knowing that we've booked our ticket to Australia and New Zealand for the upcoming Women's World Cup. Right, guys, so I've covered everything, a little over 33 minutes. What's my time? My time is 4 minutes to 2 a.m. here in London. So that being said, I'm going to have to love you and leave you. I will be back. I can't say when I'm going to be back. I don't just like jumping on here just to talk for talking's sake. I like to have something to give to you guys. So I will be back when I see fit for purpose, something relevant to share with you guys. I'll definitely pop up then. In the meantime, do me a favor and hit that notification bell. Turn on that notification bell so that you can keep up to date with all the latest Reggae Girlz happenings. Before I forget my manners, massive thank you to those of you in the comment section for tuning in. Definitely can't do these live streams without you. You guys are absolutely incredible. If you haven't done so already, please do go ahead and hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, kindly go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like I've said, if you guys trying to get rid of me so soon, Hot Chili, if you guys so a comment, I think I invite discuss Yes, I have picked up on that comment already. So yeah, guys, if you're making your way home from work or wherever you are, I hope that you make it home safe and sound. If I don't see you, it is officially Thursday, my end. If I don't see you between now and the rest of the week, have a smashing week. And if I don't see you over the weekend, do you have a lovely weekend when it comes? Do you try to take care of yourself and your loved ones when you are out and about on the journey? If you haven't hit that like button for the final time, do go ahead and hit that like button for me. I am finishing up, actually. I am finished. It's just so hard to say goodbye to you guys, or not goodbye until next time. It's never a goodbye. Mr. Reed, good evening to yourself, sir. I'm about to close off, not because you've popped up, but because I've said all that I need to say already. So I'm going to be closing off, and I will be back when possible. And I need to be back. I definitely will be back with you guys. I'm not here to waste you guys' time and feed you information that you don't really need to know. Sir, it is 2 a.m. here in London. I have to dash, but like I said, I will 100% be back. I'm excited. I've told you guys this already. I love my new microphone. I also love my new interface, which is going to enable me to do the live WhatsApp calling for you guys there who are camera shy. So yeah, I'm in good spirit. I'm happy, guys. The show, the platform is definitely heading towards the right direction. Also, I will be giving you guys content on the Commonwealth Games. The Commonwealth will be held in Birmingham. I'm in London, so that's a bit of a trek. But I will be going to Birmingham so I can give you guys some Commonwealth content. So this is how it's going to go. We're going to head straight into. We're already here, a matter of fact. Complete the Reggae Girlz. Praying to God that it's a successful qualifiers. I think we should start saying that, guys, that it's going to be. So maybe if enough of us say it, it will come to fruition, right? So yes, a successful World Cup qualifying campaign for the Reggae Girlz senior team. Then I'm going to head off into the Commonwealth Games. So plenty of action coming your way. No, they lost 1-0. What's up? How you? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? All right, guys. Actually, let me wait on Bala Kick. I've just asked him how he is. It'll be rude to just go ahead and end the live stream just like that. So I'm gonna close off in a few more seconds time, guys. And in case you're wondering what this live stream is about, sorry to be the bearer of bad news. In case you wonder what this live stream about, it is about the Reggae Girlz. Of course, it's about the Reggae Girlz. Majority of the content is about the Reggae Girlz on this platform. The headline reads for itself, doesn't it? Reggae Girlz arrive in Mexico for the Concacaf Women's Championship. Good night, sir. Can't hear nothing from Baller Kick. I'll give him just under 60 seconds until I close off on the live stream. And then again, like I said, I'll definitely be back. I think Ryan is doing something over on his channel, guys. So you can go ahead and head over to Ryan LFC. I say Ryan LFC because I was over there for the first half of the U20s Concacaf Championship there. So you guys can head over to Ryan's channel. And as ever, you guys are spoiled for option in this space. I'm sure a couple of YouTubers are doing watch-alongs and conversations on the final score there between the Dominican Republic and Jamaica. All right, that's it. I can't do it no more. If I follow my mind, I'm gonna be here for a couple of hours. It's always the case. It's already 40 minutes, right, guys? So Do take care of yourself. And again, thank you for your continuous support. Cheer up. Don't worry. The Reggae Girls are going to save the day. They're going to mend all your heartbreak. I know you guys are heartbroken at the moment. Don't worry. The girls are going to stitch you back up together. Like I said, if we say it all together, it will work. If I'm just saying it by myself, it's not going to work. So you guys need to be putting out that positive energy as well. Let's see this. I'm starting to think I am a bad luck when it comes to tournaments. First the boys, then the youth team, and Man City get kicked out of Champions League. Baby, that's the Actually, if that's the case, please stay away from the women's team. I'm begging you for the love of God. Please stay away from the women's team. It's not bad luck. It's just, it is what it is. Really and truly, when you look at things in hindsight, are you surprised? Are you really surprised? You shouldn't be. It is what it is. Go back to the drawing board. And we go again. It's not, sometimes I wonder what is the point of us even complaining, because it's not like we're going to stop supporting our country or our respective clubs. There's no chance in that happening. But it is what it is. All right, guys, I'm going to close off now for the 5th time of saying good night to you all. The time is now just gone past 2 a.m. here in London. So good morning to those of you in London and the rest of England. Those of you based elsewhere in Jamaica, across the pond in the United States and Canada, good evening. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will be back shortly. Jade Bailey, welcome addition to the team. Quite pleased to see her. Really like the way your club treated Jade Bailey there. Don't really like the way your club treated Jade Bailey. Of course, she no longer plays for your club. So hopefully wherever she's going, she'll be treated better, treated as she deserved to be treated. But I don't think you need me telling you that. Hopefully her next club will treat her as she deserved to be treated. So yes, that covers that. Thank you guys for your interaction there in the comment section. I'm going to have to love you and leave you now. It's close to almost 1 hour. I didn't bargain for 1 hour, but you guys always keep me around, so I'm about to close off. Right, guys, if you've not hit the like button, please do hit the like button on your way out. And if you are new to the channel, do go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification button. You will want to keep an eye on this platform as it relates to the Reggae Girlz. Huge moment coming up in our history books, where we will be seeking to qualify for our 2nd Women's World Cup on the bounce. Can they do it? I do believe they can. Will they do it? That's a whole nother story. Keep an eye on the platform for all the latest updates as it relates to our women's team and the younger side as well, the youth side, and a few other sports as well. We're going to be doing a whole lot more on this platform. Thank you. It's pretty much morning for me now, 2:06 in the morning, but thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully I have a peaceful night when my head hit the pillow. All right then, guys. I'm off. Okay, don't forget to hit that like button again, and do enjoy the rest of your evening. And until next time, take care.
Hello, I'm Hansi Parchment. You're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.
I'm John Barnes, and you're watching Talawa TV with Crystal Davis.